Watching a little skit play out. So there's a guy who rang the bell, and apparently it's not working. All right. So again, it is it is always a skit that they try to engage in and try to play. Look at this dude. As he sees me, he puts his hand behind his back. All right. So I'm not gonna open the door for him. I'm gonna wait till somebody else does it for him. All right. I recognize what's going on. Like I said, they always do these skits, right? They always do these skits. Or they were so-called street theater. Cause the bells are working. Okay, it's working. He didn't ring the bell again. He's yelling, "Can you open the door for me, please?" I'm trying to get. Obviously there's nobody answering. There was nobody answering when he was saying all this stuff. So I'm saying to myself, okay, what is it that they're up to? What is it that they're up to? you know. But anyhow, there's a woman that let him in, a white woman. And again, as I talk about the targeting using white women, the synchronization, the exit, entering, for the past couple of days been using white women. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right? As soon as she sees me, she starts going into her bag. Right? And she has to go to her. Yeah. Here she's looking at the dog. Again, that's another false narrative they love to do. Is us black men, they like to say, "Oh, you're a dog," whatever. Let me tell you something. Black men, you need to realize this, right? More black women cheat than black men. All right? Understand this. This is not conjectural. This is not my opinion. This is a fact, right? And when you look at people who've been honest in terms of saying that, yeah, I cheated, right? 27% of black men compared to 24% of black women. That's who know. So black men are more honest. And even black women will tell you, black women are better liars and will lie about cheating to a man's face and that man will believe. Whereas if a man was lying about cheating to a black woman's face, a black woman was lying about cheating to a black woman's face, she wouldn't believe him. But because black men have always believed them, they get away with cheating. In my relationships, these women, they were cheated. Not all of them. They were cheated. Some of them I caught, confronted, like Pam, right? And she wasn't cheating out with just one person, but multiple people. So again, it goes to show you that the false narrative that they love to talk about and complain about is exactly who they are and what it is that they do. One of my Facebook friends posted a video, narcissists, right? And you look at, they are, even though they claim to be more male narcissists, but in fact they are more female narcissists because of how society have conditioned them. Particularly within the black community, there are more black female narcissists than there are black male narcissists. Okay, and we can see it. And if social media can give you a good representation, right? Not the ones who is making these videos claiming to be wealthy and all this stuff. But if you look at average black women and how they are speaking, right, and what it is that they're saying, they give you a good representation, and also what it is that they do. Look at their action. I can't tell you how much on Facebook I have women that are in their 40s, 50s, in panties, shaking their asses, showing their ass, talk about women's liberation. That's women's liberation is in your asses and in your vaginas. Wow. Not the mind now. Okay? Not the intelligence, right? Not in the mind, but in the ass and in the vagina. Right? Now, if a man wants to do something like that, he would be ostracized, criticized, but because black women have been allowed to do this behavior and get away with it, right? This is what they do. Okay? So you can't fault men for, hitting it and quit it if that's what you're presenting. Okay? Because men are men, right? A man's nature, which is something that a lot of women don't quite understand, particularly in the black community, right? So a man's nature. And if you think doing all of that to get a man and keep a man? No. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you the secret, really. So a man, let me tell you what how a man will cheat. One, if you are, for one, if, let's say, if you're having sex, there are women out there who cannot orgasm. There are women out there who are trash in bed, just like there are men are trash in bed. But women will tell men that we are trash in bed, but we can't tell women that they're trash in bed, right? So there are a lot of women out there who are trash in bed. There are a lot of women out there who are beautiful, sexy, but when it comes to sex and having sex, they're trash. Be honest. Just like there are men out there who have sex with women, who women will say, you're trash. Okay? But women delude themselves into this mindset that their vagina is better than every other woman's vagina out there. Do you understand that there are women out there who can have multiple orgasms? You don't even have to penetrate them, intercourse. You don't even have to touch their vagina or their clit, anything like that, right? But there are other parts of the body that can, women like that, right? Men find more exciting than men. Okay? See, a man will be with you because you're pretty. I say I've never been that way. Particularly, I've looked at the exterior, right? But a beautiful woman won't keep me. Okay? Or what we call a beautiful woman. And my idea of a beautiful woman is different from a lot of black men idea, because I don't have a Eurocentric view of beauty. I don't. Okay, I've dated a range of women who would be considered to me beautiful, right? And who others will not consider beautiful. Because I've had male friends tell me this, man, why you dating her? She's not pretty. She is to me. Okay, she may have a broad nose and full lips. That's beautiful to me. All right, now there are some people who are not attractive who are broad nose and full lips. There are some people who are not attractive that have a small nose and thin lips, right? So, but we have to get rid of that concept of European beauty standard, right, and get back to African-centered way of thinking and being. Okay. Again, So anyhow, as I was saying, so when women claim that men cheated, they're cheating, right? They just don't want you to cheat. Just like you have men who will cheat but don't want the women to cheat. There are a lot of women out there, more than what we would like to think, who are like that. All right. Just look at the statistics of fathers who are not the biological fathers of their children. That will give you a good indication of how much women cheat. Right? And when 35% within the black community of black children are not the biological child of, the man who signed the birth certificate, that should tell you how much women cheat. Okay? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.